30 Minutes of UMoria, Show 79.
Hello there!
Welcome back to 30 Minutes of UMoria. This is the Hottest You edition. Let's go. This, the 79th show of 30 Minutes of UMoria, is brought to you by the lowercase letter h. The lowercase letter h represents 4 different creatures in UMoria, one of which is the gray harpy. The gray harpy is usually found at depths of 300 feet and moves erratically and quickly. It has an armor rating of 20 and a life rating of 3/8. It is a warm-blooded creature and it is susceptible to frost and to fire. It is fairly observant of intruders, which it may notice from 160 feet away. It can claw to attack with damage 1 die 2, claw to attack with damage 1 die 2, and bite to attack with damage 1 die 2. The Gray Harpy. Before we get started, let's check out
The Wheel Source Code!
Alright, let's spin that wheel and see what function we get. Cure blindness. That would be neat. Which one will it be? Let's find out. Enter store. Enter store. Okay. 76 lines long, store 2. Enter store. Alright, so the idea is that we just hit the number 5 on our keyboard, or how does that work? We just walked onto a square that is a store in the town. We're entering the store, so what do? We first of all get the store, what store we came into. We check to see if the store is open, because you may well know that stores can close if you are rude to them. So let's say the store is open. We display the store contents, and then we do this big loop of, hey, what are the commands we can do in a store? Well, we can browse. You'd think that means buy, but it means browse. You can hit all these letters to do various things, the obvious things as seen there. You can P for purchase, store purchase. You can sell, S, and that's it. And when you're done, you redraw that town level that we call the cave, but really it just draws any level that we're on. And that is it. Not much to it. So, whoopsie. How about that? Notifications were off and it still showed that. GNOME. So, let's see where it's called from. Enter store. Ooh, okay, 1 place for every store. How about that? That's unexpected. There it is. What function are we in here? All the way up to the top. Hit trap. Ha ha! The store is treated like a trap, folks. Wow. Town level traps are special at the stores. I learned something today. How about that? That is really cool. So yeah, and you can see here that the number is -1. So the general store is 1 on the screen, but it's 0 in the array. So the number being passed in isn't what I said earlier. It's 1 less. So there you go. There's the magic user store at the end. And that makes sense that it acts like a trap because, you step on it and something happens. In this case, you go into the store and then this function asks you what you want to do. Very neat. And that is the enter store function of store2.c in UMoria. And that's the wheel of source code. Title screen. As usual, hasn't changed. Robert Allen Kaniki, that's how I'm saying his name. Your pack is so heavy that it slows you down, and here we are at our lowest depth ever, 1,400 feet. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Look at the poundages we have here. How is this possible? Well, we have 2 rings of speed, and we are slowed down by the weight of our pack. But we don't care. We're going anyway. The one thing we forgot to get upstairs was a potion of Restore Life Levels. But you know what? Nothing can stop us. We are going to start clearing levels, and we're just going to keep going deeper. We must go deep into the dungeon, starting now. Phase 1 is complete. Phase 1 was obtaining a See Invisible item. We did that. We got that with our faux shard there, our spare weapon. After that, we started to find rings of speed, of all things. But then we also got a See Invisible item with our Holy Avenger, which is what we're wielding there. Warhammer. 3x3, it's alright. I think it's good enough to take all the way to the Balrog. So, phase 2 was getting enough stats to proceed forward. We said, we just drew a line in the sand, we said we had to have at least 18 constitution points. Which is what we have now. 18 and change. So, and you know what, we're going to find more potions just around. We also wanted to max out our intelligence. Excuse me, which we did. And we wanted more strength, which we wanted more strength, but, you know, there's a bad side to that, and that is the amount of food that we eat from being strong. Sorry. The amount of food we eat from being fast. And the strength affects the encumbrance of the character. Encumbrance is how much you can carry. So, when you get a strength potion, all of a sudden you can carry more, which means all of a sudden you're going super fast and eating all this food. So, yeah, that's because we like to keep our pack slowing us down. It's an inconvenience to get food that often from the town. Anyway, we have a metric ton of food now. So, we don't have to worry about that for a while. There's a potion. Here are critical wounds. No, thank you. Mats everywhere. Another potion of healing. Alright, we'll take it. Oh, that's just a bastard sword. We need to have pictures of all of these things. What does this sword look like, or what does that monster look like? Just as a reference, really. But the story of the game, sort of our character is formed in our minds with this game. As it is with every game, really. But obviously, with these graphics, it's a little more obvious that that is the case. And what a game it is. We are on our way. Deepest depth yet. on our way to the lowest depths of the dungeon. So I did say that there were 3 phases to winning this game. We have completed 2 of those phases. What was the first one again? First one was See Invisible, getting a See Invisible item. Second one was getting enough stats. And the third one is taking on the Balrog. Now, it might surprise you to know that we are already focused on that when we're at 1,400 feet. However, the objects that we need to take him on are pretty hard to find. The good news is we have already found the hardest objects to find. So, if we just find a few more special objects, we can take on the Balrog immediately. Immediately. And win handily at that. So, oops. Is this game really that easy? No, it's not really that easy. We got super lucky with these rings of speed. Ugh. Super duper lucky. Not just a little lucky, ridiculously lucky. And so, now we just need a few more items. Now, there are ego items. I don't like that term, ego items. But there are some special items that we could use. You know, I would like some gloves of slaying, for example. Those would be nice. Or some gloves of free action. Those would also be nice. Or some resistant armor, because where we're going, there's going to be all these breath attacks, all these huge dragons doing very bad things to us. And we have to have some resistance to those attacks, otherwise we're going to get eaten alive. So, that is where that stands now. So we need some resistance. We need, what else did I say? I forget. But we need certain items. That rune of protection item that we have in our pack, that is a particular item you could use in beating up the Balrog. Another item that we could really have used, but we lost out of our pack, was the Wand of Drain Life. So, yeah. Another thing that we really could have used, haven't found any yet, that is, hang on, Potions of Invulnerability. Look at that, we're still fighting back on this, on our total, still getting back to where we were. Anyway, so yeah, Potions of Invulnerability. What is that? Well, it means nothing can hit you. You are literally invulnerable for the duration of that spell, or that potion. The spell variant is Protection from Evil. Don't need that one. And for as long as you have that cast, something that is evil can't hurt you. So that would be handy to have. How many do we need? Well, it's debatable. It's kind of dependent upon how many hit points we can deliver in damage to the Balrog with our weapon. So you need enough that you can stand there and empty your wands of whatever at him. And any other attack you can manage, because it's more difficult than I'm suggesting. Wand of Dispel Evil, maybe, or a Wand of Drain Life, those things. So, but then, after you run out of those, you have to go toe to toe. So you need a good weapon. You need a high to hit and to damage rating. Now the Gauntlets of Slaying really come in handy that way. We've seen a lot of the rings that say increase to hit, and you might think those are useful. But to use them, we have to take off a ring of speed, which is the most useful thing to take on the Balrog is speed. So yeah, we have to somehow hit him while he can't hit us. That's the idea. So those are the few things that we're looking for. Resistant armor. Wand of Dispelling. Wand of Drain Life. Maybe Wand of Dispelling isn't... No, Wand of Dispelling won't work. What else? Potions of Invulnerability. And that's it. And Runes of Protection and Scrolls of Protect from Evil. Yeah, and then we can take on the Balrog. How many? Well, it's as many as we feel brave, you know? When I first took on the Balrog, I overdid it. I had no idea how hard he was going to be to beat. So I saved up for weeks, days anyway, trying to get just the right, you get all of these items. So when I finished, I had all of these leftover items. I probably could have killed 2 Balrogs. So I was that much overkill. So, now what? There's a door. 1450 is what we're at. Iron Golem. Ah. Alright, moving on. And a potion. Slow poison. Well, that's pretty much it for the level, I think. Yeah, it looks pretty much beat. Although you'd think there'd be something over here. There isn't. And we're going down to 1,500 feet. Look at us go. New depth. New depth. I want to polymorph. Yeah, I seriously doubt that you could polymorph the Balrog. Never tried. I don't know if it's been tried. Probably somebody tried it. This game has been around a while, so people have tried all manners of things. Some people are really aggressive when it comes to taking on the Balrog. Meaning they take the Balrog on a little too early. And that's pretty entertaining to do. But you end up, dead. So there's this fine line. We're walking here. See any little D's in there? I don't. We're good. My light just dimmed, man. Alright. That one's done. So I think we can keep going until at least we see some dragons. These levels don't feel too different, I have to say. We haven't seen much that's very new yet. Excuse me. Alright. Surrounded by light, but I'm in a room that isn't a room. Now I'm in a room. Experience? How heavy is that heavy crossbow? Pretty heavy. Alright, moving on. Going deeper. So far, so good, eh? So far, so good. Nothing has really given us a hard time here. Come on, gelatinous cube. Let's go. Come on out here in the open where you can drop more stuff. Pretty good drop. Ah well. Next. Javelin. Well, that's a good half of the board done. Killer Slicer Beetle. He's one of the bad ones. One of the more powerful capital keys. Cutlass, no need to look at that. Alright, keep going. Have we broken even on the... Yeah, we've broken even on our experience. It's a pretty big inconvenience to have to deal with that. Stealing 3,000 experience points. Alright, what are we going to find next? Oh, no dragons in there. That invisible stalker really moves fast. Alright, now what? A potion. Cure light wounds. No thanks. So there's that corner. And we can't go south from here. We gotta go south from this other room. Nothing. That might be the whole level right there, folks. Well, I guess we can go down again. 1550. Still not really being challenged. We ought to be careful. More bread. Potion of confusion. So, let's keep going down here. Why not? Pretty simple levels for us here. Ugh. Alright, what else? What else? More rations of food. Here's a room. Move along. How do we miss that part over there? There's the door. Okay. Resume dungeon crawl. So anyway, there is something I'd like a picture of. Quilthog. Is this fire ring? Alright. Can't be done, this board. There's the way in. Oh, there's a dragon. You see it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this mature green can cause us trouble. We're already in a room? Nope. It's important that we get the first fireball in against this guy, because his first breath could really come close to killing us. Like, seriously close. So we got our first breath in. Let's get the next breath. There's two. He's clawing us. Didn't get the spell off that time. Let's get in another one. Another. Ugh. So now we're going to have to quaff or restore mana to keep this going. There, hit him. Close the gap. Hit him again. This is going to be the biggest, baddest thing we've killed. And there it is, we did it. Only 1,200. Normally found 300 feet below from here. Wow. That was tough. That was a tough fight. That was us hitting him with everything we had, and he's only a mature green. So, you can put that into perspective there. That was a tough fight. That was definitely a tough fight. I mean, we can't use restore mana every time. We did not have the mana to dispatch him. How much did we lose that time? 3,000 again. Well, let's just deal with that, shall we? We'll just pick it up again. Not keen on going back to the town. But yeah, we killed a tough thing there. That's pretty tough. Killed our biggest, baddest dragon yet. Really, whoa. We were safe after We're probably safe after the first fireball. Probably. We heard the 5 minutes left sound. Ah. So it's been a pretty good run, I have to say. From 1350 down to 1550. Only one monster really gave us pause, and that was a mature green. And we're actually running out of mana here too. Sure sign we're getting a little bit more challenged. A little bit more challenged. Gelatinous cube. All right. Keep moving on here. That can't be the board. Surely there's a way over there. Surely there's more to this level. Maybe there isn't. Huh. Let's go down. Empty ball. Anyway, we should probably finish this one off. We'll work our way to the corner here and then call it quits. Let's work our way to the other corner, shall we? This corner, over here. And with that, we'll leave it. A ninja. First ninja. Second ninja. We will leave it until next time. Phew! We're hurting a bit on the experience. Look at our beautiful stats. That's awesome. And yeah, we're at a new depth of 1,600 feet. And we're thinking about taking on the Balrog if we find the right stuff. Until next time. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.